In today's video, I have some more infill training for you guys where me and Jacob are going to be going through something that you need to be keeping an eye out for on every single pressure washing job, because if you make a mistake with this, it could cost you a lot of time and money in order to repair it. Also, in order to make sure that you don't get blamed for something like this, you need to make sure that you're documenting everything on all the properties that you go on, which you can do using the 28-point inspection form within QuoteIQ, which you could try for $1 at myquoteIQ.com, and I'll leave a link for that in the comment section and the description. You can actually use Mike's complete checklist on this, which is very valuable because he's already documented all the things you need to be keeping an eye out for in the event that you get blamed for them. But if you guys like these infill training videos, be sure to leave a thumbs up on the video so I know to make more of these. And if you want over 6 hours of infill training on how to start a pressure washing business, covering everything from chemicals and how to mix them, how to clean every surface on a residential job site, property protection equipment, and how to get everything set up, be sure to check out the How to Wash course. It'll be the first link in the comment section and the description. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video.
So this is one of the most important things that we look for whenever we actually show up to a residential job or commercial job, wherever we're working at. If they have wood like this, the first thing you want to do is check to see if it's sealed or not. Normally, if it is sealed, it'll be more of a shiny look. This is wet right now, so it's not, obviously it's going to look shiny and darker like it actually is sealed. But before we got started, we looked and it isn't sealed. It's very dull looking and very matte looking. So we don't spray any chemical around any wood like this, being that any overspray or if we accidentally hit it with chemical, it will bleach it out and it'll leave specks or spots all over the place, all over it. We have had instances in the past where the customer has said, no, I want you to bleach it out because the mold will actually get into the stain in it, and you can bleach it out to get the mold out, but that's really the only way to get the mold out, and then they'll restain it after we clean it real good for them. In this case, we didn't put any chemical under here on the doors or on the ceiling. We don't take any chances, especially if the whole ceiling is wood and it's stained and not sealed. We don't take any chances of spraying chemical on any stucco, like the stucco up here that outlines the patio area. We don't spray that with chemical just because of the overspray and stuff and mist that can get on the wood and actually leave spots on it. We just rinse it all off, do the best we can, knock off all the cobwebs that we can with the pressure washer with water only, and just let the customer know that, hey, we're not going to hit this with chemical unless you give us the go-ahead to hit it with chemical, because it will leave marks in it with bleach.
Right, so if we had to use bleach in order to clean all this area, we would obviously have to mask off the door, and in this case, mask off the ceiling. Now, you will have certain instances where you could just mask off the door and you could hit everything else around it with bleach. So, as Jacob said, a couple things: set customer expectations, and just always prepare if you need to, do a job where there's exposed wood like this, because the last thing you want to do is mess up, the wood and get bleach marks on it, because it just looks terrible and it makes your company look bad, and then you could pay to replace all this, right, Jacob?
Right. And one thing you can do whenever it comes to this that we have done in the past, if all the stucco was black and looked terrible, which it isn't, this is pretty much how it looked whenever we showed up. It's not terribly dirty, but if it was terribly dirty and had black spots all over it, and we had good water pressure coming from the house where I was able to stand here with the pressure washer hose and Kale had the chemical hose, or vice versa, wet the wood down before you spray chemical, hit the stucco with chemical real quick, and follow the actual stream of chemical with the pressure washing hose. That way you're keeping water on everything that the chemical's touching while you're spraying it, and then you can rinse it off after that. That way you're not keeping that chemical on the wood.
Beautiful. So word of the day on this one's going to be wood. Obviously, watch out for it if you're on a property, because you don't want to get chemical on wood. Jacob, anything else we want to mention?
Morning wood.
Morning wood. That's going to be the word of the day. If you guys made it this far in the video, comment down below morning wood. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, hustle hard. Get that money, baby. Peace.